What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bottle Club.
Well, hello.
Hi.
And welcome. I'm Jonathan Garano.
I am Naveen Bose.
And welcome to the Bottle Club.
The Bottle Club.
So, dude, I'm in this new management position, right?
Yeah.
At my company. And this is what I've kind of realized. I am no longer focused on the life where I'm like, do they like me? Does this person fucking like me? Please fucking like me. You know what I do now? I think to myself, do I even like you? Do I even like you? And my anxiety has slowly decreased. The only issue is I like everyone. So it's kind of hard.
Do I even like you? Of course I like you.
Yeah, of course. But what's happening today?
Nothing much is happening today. I woke up. I made myself a bagel. Oh, I did a handstand.
You did a handstand?
Yeah, I told you I was doing a workout, and the guy's like, and it's usually just a casual do some push-ups, do this, and it's just on YouTube. And then the guy's like, all right, we're going to start off with a handstand. And I was like, what the fuck? And then so he's just fucking gets up in a fucking handstand. And so I fucking...
Wait, what is this? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing handstands? Are you gymnastics? What are you joining? I'm so fucking confused right now.
I'm just trying to work my shoulders, man.
Can I touch?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I don't feel it. I don't feel a thing.
Fuck.
Wait, how long have you been doing this for?
4 or 5 days.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's not going to do anything at once. Maybe if you're doing for 3 months, you're going to have bulkier shoulders.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's just different muscle groups every
how
day.
big do you want these shoulders to be? Like The Rock? Where it just comes out, it's like another head?
You know, for a long time with my fitness dreams, I was like, I don't want to work out because then I'm going to get too bulky or some shit like that, which is just a fucking myth.
You're not taking steroids, so I think you're going to be okay.
Yeah, but I'd be down to try that shit.
The steroids?
Yeah, 100%.
Have small balls but a massive head?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that aspect.
And you start losing hair a little bit, it's receding just a tad bit.
Can you get high off that?
I don't know, but look at The Rock. He's completely bald. He probably
think he took steroids?
Dude, of course. What the fuck? Yes. Have you seen him? Have you seen The Rock as a little kid and as an athlete, as a football player, and as a wrestler? And then from the wrestling, he suddenly developed 3 heads on his body. Shoulders, biceps. He's just a whole nother man.
I just feel like he's the type of guy to be
it's like looking at
I'm
the
all
thing.
natural, you know?
You think he says that? I don't think he's
I feel like he does.
I don't think there's an article right now on the interweb that says I am
The Rock
natural.
doesn't take steroids.
Yeah, dude, he's definitely taking steroids.
Right. Look it up and let us know.
I think he has a massive head. He has no hair whatsoever. He still has a large penis, but his balls are small.
How do you know that?
Dude, you can look at someone and you just know. You just know. You don't think so?
I guess so.
I mean, come on.
I guess so.
You can feel it. It's throbbing out. You just know.
God.
Can you guess?
We're talking about how my dad listened to the other episode, and now that's in my mind right now.
I mean, I'm just thinking about that.
I understand.
Do you ever think about other guys' dicks?
God damn it, man.
No, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, sure. Who doesn't?
I mean, okay. For example, when COVID wasn't very, 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 very active right now, I would go to the gym, and I would think to myself, okay, what dicks am I gonna see right now?
Yes. No. Keep going. Keep going.
I mean, you're gonna stop. Hey, listen. This is just one of the things that is on my mind. I'm not trying to outdo anything.
Dicks so much on podcasts.
Well, I didn't mean to. It just came out because of the steroids talk.
Okay.
And hey, Lude, let's just fucking move on. If we want to move on, let's move on. I'm just saying that sometimes
you go to the gym and you just look around.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The only reason why I was thinking about that is because the only reason why I groomed myself was because I wanted to make sure that the other men around me understood that I was taking care of myself.
I mean, I haven't really been in that setting ever where I'm showing my dick off to other people and people are showing their dicks off to me. Well, but maybe I would benefit from that type of experience.
I mean, we're not whoa, look at you. We're not no, we're not doing that. But you gander, you take a list a look, a leak. Is that what it's called? A leer. Dude, think about it this way. You're on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you see one of your friends, and your friend's like doing a pose or whatever. You're gonna stop. You're gonna look for a bit. And you're like, dude, he's been exercising. He's been looking good. What can I do to improve myself?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's like a subtlety of comparison for a second.
Jacob Cooper.
Exactly.
Dude's fucking ripped.
There you go, Jacob Cooper.
Yeah.
He's making things happen. Wait, who the fuck is Jacob Cooper?
He goes to my college, and he's a great guy.
And does he not motivate you?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. That's
and
what I'm
he's
saying.
super nice, so it motivates me to be a better person.
See?
Be a nice guy.
Exactly. So I'm at the gym. I see a nice guy. He's very friendly. Has a nice smile. He's being kind to me. He just happens to be naked. He takes really good care of his area. Maybe he's using Manscaped or whatever. No, this is not. This is just where the conversation. Are you uncomfortable right now?
I just don't know why we talk about dicks so much on the podcast. We just talked for the last hour and 15 minutes before this. No dick talk.
No dick talk.
And as soon as we hop on the mics,
dude,
straight to dicks.
Okay, I have to pull up something that I think is so fucking dope. So Drake has this new song.
Yes.
And
let's talk about this.
Dude, listen to this fucking line in his goddamn one of his songs, right?
It's going to be tough. Oh, you have the read.
Right I'm reading it out.
Okay, thank God.
It's the Confessing Sins song. I think it's
called
what's it called?
Fuck.
What is it called? Pull it up, dude. What the fuck is this song called?
It could be called Lemon Pepper.
Lemon Pepper, I
with
think?
Lil Baby.
Okay.
Just dropped.
By the way, he is...
Lemon Pepper freestyle.
Dude, he's literally the hardest working Canadian in the fucking world right now. Dude, what I love about that guy, he doesn't really flex on the gram. He's just like, yo, I've been working on these songs. Listen. And they're...
Call me a Drake stan, but I just posted a picture that he posted on my story of him in an aquarium with a shark. It was cool.
Dude, he's the best.
Yeah.
He's the best.
We stan Drake.
Yeah. I mean, some people... What?
The Millie Bobby Brown shit's a little questionable, though.
Oh, wait. What happened to Millie Bobby Brown?
Just I don't know.
Wait, was he flirty? Was he friends?
They're friends. They met 3 nights in a row in Sydney. She says that he texts him, she gets text from him saying, I love you. I'm not trying to insinuate anything.
Okay, listen.
Either way.
Listen. Let's not cancel Drake. That's number one. And number two,
who knows?
Hey, adults can be friends with kids. Sort of, kind of.
I heard a take that's
okay.
This is getting far.
No, go ahead.
I heard a take that was
right.
If you are a 31-year-old man, you have no business texting I love you to a 14-year-old girl that you are not related to.
Is he maybe a godfather or a mentor?
Could be.
I mean, we'll know in a few years, when he's 60 years old,
Exactly.
if Millie Bobby Brown was being groomed or something.
We really will not find out anything about... I love how we went from being Drake fans to now in this conversation.
It's fun.
But we will not find out anything about Drake until a few years down the road, because right now he's too powerful.
He's too powerful, but you never know. Millie Bobby Brown, when she's 33 years old, will suddenly come out and say, hey, listen, actually, when I was 14 years old, Drake did a few questionable things.
Right.
But, hey, listen, right now I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, benefit of the doubt. Tom.
# believe all Drake. So that's where I am at right now. Until Millie Bobby Brown comes out with some evidence, I'm going to be like, okay.
I'm at # Drake ?
Yeah. How about Drake !
Question mark.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I think that's where we're at right now.
So let's hear the line.
Okay, so the lemon pepper.
This shit's fire.
Dude, I made $1 million. Oh, no. That's not the one. That's not the one. This is the one.
He did make $1 million.
Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Confessing my sins to Jesus, he didn't believe it.
Yeah.
Holy mother fucking shit.
Yeah.
Confessing my sins to Jesus. Kanye West, obviously, that's who he's talking about.
Right.
He didn't believe it. The confessing the sins part is him having an affair with
Kim K.
Kim Kardashian. What do you think about that?
This is what I think. I think that there's a TikTok that I saw that was about sicko mode, where he's I cut the lights, I went left in the neighborhood, and then they did a little map thing, and it's right to Kim's house, and there's just all this conspiracy about it. And then he comes out with this song, and he's saying something about how he needs to go to Jesus' house because he needs some Jesus, but if he confesses his sins to Jesus, he won't believe it.
Oh,
and it's just this is all stacking up here,
dude. It's such a powerful line,
and I don't want to gonna kick Kanye while he's down, just with the divorce and everything.
That is
But,
true.
I mean, if this is true,
Ooh, baby boy.
that's pretty intense.
I mean, hey, listen, I think it's true. Why wouldn't Drake just like pop that up inside his little lyrics?
No, 100%.
Oh, you think it's a conspiracy theory, or do you think he's just doing it for the flash of it?
I mean, either way, it's a smart line because it has us talking.
Fuck yeah, dude! If I hear that, every time I hear that line, I mean, granted, I've only heard the song twice right now. I'm fucking bobbing my head, screaming, "Motherfucker, what the fuck?"
Yeah,
dude, it's so.
I almost
good.
pulled over.
Dude,
First time I heard it.
You were telling me how. Who's your favorite rapper?
Oh, I was saying that, and again,
Yeah.
this is a lot to say, but I'm a rapper myself,
Right.
and I listen to a lot of rap. I would say not. I have friends who listen to a lot of rap, and
Right.
I'm definitely not at that point. But I listen to a large range of artists, and I always come back to saying, shamefully, that Drake is my favorite rapper, even in my Spotify Wrapped #1 artist. So,
Dude, there's nothing. Why do you think there's such a taboo thing to say that Drake is your #1 fan?
well, you were saying it's kind of like saying,
dude, it's
like
exactly,
Kobe is your favorite basketball
dude, exactly.
player.
It's like going and saying, hey, listen, I'm a basketball fan. Kobe Bryant is my favorite basketball player. There's nothing wrong with that. Saying LeBron James is your favorite basketball player. There's nothing
Right.
wrong with that. Saying Drake is your favorite rap artist. He is the fucking GOAT.
Yeah, he
So
is.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't know. You'd be surprised how
Sometimes-
people will take that. But also, like, I have this thing about pop music where, like, a lot of people shit on pop music, but I'm like, it's popular for a reason.
Well, that's what I call
A lot of
pop.
people like it,
Dude, I love NSYNC.
including me.
Britney
NSYNC,
Spears.
Britney Spears.
Those are poppy.
Yeah.
But there's some. Okay, you have to. This is something very, very strange for me.
Yeah.
We're setting up. You have your laptop open.
Yeah.
You're on Netflix. I do a little peek. And why are you watching iCarly right now? Like, you're literally like a 23-year-old dude.
I'm 21.
21 dude.
That's old enough to not be watching that show.
Well, no.
Okay, let's be honest,
Let's go. I mean, I'm not knocking you down. I just want to know. I've never seen iCarly.
Yeah, no. You've never seen iCarly?
No, I've never seen iCarly.
Whoa, that's fucked up. I guess you kind of, like, missed.
Wait, what's so great about iCarly?
It's...
Okay, tell me the
Okay.
synopsis. Tell me the synopsis of why iCarly is so good, but tell me the synopsis of what the show's about.
Okay, iCarly, wow, I've never had to describe it to anyone.
I'm excited. I'm fucking excited.
It's about a girl and her friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember the exact reason.
Okay.
It's also really ahead of its time,
Right.
but like pretty much what was the reason they started it? But anyways, a girl and her friend started doing a web show.
Oh shit.
That gets super fucking popular, and then they get like 500,000 viewers a week, and they're all in like either middle school or high school, like they're really young,
Right.
and it's just dealing with all the hijinks of being these kids who have this insanely popular web show, like what they do on the web show, like these fucking major brands like sneaker companies
What
and
the
TV
fuck?
shows that are trying to sign them, and it kind of gets into the dark side of like corporations and how you shouldn't fucking like join up with them.
Wait, so these are like influencer kids before the influencer kids.
It's the influencer show before influencers existed, and it's they live stream it every week.
Really?
And like live streaming wasn't a thing.
Oh,
And
so it's like Twitch and like
Bro,
fucking Instagram all in one.
Exactly, it's fucking ahead of its time.
It's like a case study for like all the influencers right now.
Right.
Wait, so it's called iCarly, and who's her friend?
Sam,
Wait, why is it not called iCarly and iSam?
because
Why is
Sam,
it called what?
in the original time, like Sam was like, because Sam's kind of like, and also I just will preface this. I don't know if you know anything about Dan Schneider.
No, I have no idea.
Apparently, he's kind of a creep.
Okay.
And like a weirdo. But anyways, that doesn't mean that the show isn't good.
Right.
But yeah, Sam
Mm-hmm.
is kind of like the lazier, like she eats a lot of meat and she's lazy and she's kind of abrasive. And so she's just like, I don't care. You should call it iCarly. Like, I don't even want to fucking be in the name. But she's the co-host. And then there's Freddie, who's their tech producer.
Yeah, but poor fucking Sam. Does
No,
she get
she
any
does not
credit?
give a fuck. Because Carly takes care of them, makes them feel valued and all that shit. So Sam doesn't
Oh,
really
okay,
get
so like what
jealous.
Sam gets paid equally, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like there's this one
I
episode.
think it still should be called iCarly and Sam, I think.
But that doesn't ring off
Doesn't
your
ring
fucking
off?
mouth. And fucking,
But it's a team-based thing.
yeah, it's
mean,
really a team based.
Like if you think about it, Maroon 5, right? Adam Levine.
right,
But
it's not called Adam Levine.
Yeah, and the Maroon 5s.
But there's not even an and in this show. It's
Right,
just
it's just
iCarly.
maroon. Oh, just iCarly.
But I mean, it's crazy you've never seen iCarly. But what got me into it, I watched it as a child, obviously.
Right.
And then TikTok, because it just got put on Netflix.
Right.
Am I being loud?
No.
Okay.
I mean, a little bit. It's okay.
Okay. It just got put on Netflix. Should we turn your headphones down?
No. We're good. I like
Okay.
this.
Oh.
Don't enter. Just keep on going. I was just adjusting. I'm sorry, bro. My fault.
Never adjust your headphones again, or
Okay, I
I'll
won't.
fucking end my life.
Yeah, don't end your life.
Um,
Please don't kill yourself. I love you.
Thank you,
LUV.
man. I would be sad if you
I'm saving
ended
the
it.
LOVE for someone else. Okay, go on. What's going on? What's happening with iCarly?
Anyways,
Mhm.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it just got put on Netflix, and then there's been mad TikToks on it, like, "Yo, this scene from iCarly is crazy." This scene, and I was like, you know what? I'm sick of watching these fucking scenes. I'll watch the whole fucking show right now.
And what season are you on right now?
I'm still on season 1 because there's only 2 seasons of iCarly, which is crazy.
There's only 2 seasons.
Yeah, but you
the
know
way
what?
that people talk about it, I feel like it's like 11 years, 12 years old.
It is super old, but you know what? I think it's just back in the day. It was like you would only get 1 episode a week,
Wait,
and there's like 30 episodes in the season.
Wait, so who's the main lead? Who's the actress?
It's Miranda Cosgrove.
Wait, isn't she in Drake and Josh?
Yeah, she's the child.
Wait, I gotta tell you a story. I met Miranda Cosgrove.
No way.
Yeah, so basically,
Did you say I've never seen iCarly?
I've never seen iCarly, but I've seen Drake and Josh.
Right, and she's amazing in Drake and Josh.
She's also in School of Rock, dude.
dude.
Yes.
You know what I just
Yes.
watched recently?
Yes.
I watched School of Rock like 4 days ago.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
dude, it's a good fucking movie.
It's Richard Linklater.
Really?
Yeah.
No
I don't know if
idea
you-
who that is.
He directed
No
like Boyhood.
No, I had no idea.
Okay.
But
Anyways,
no,
yeah.
but I fuck with School of Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miranda. No, I was.
She's cute in that one.
When you were young. Yeah. I mean, when I watch it now, I don't think about that.
No, I'm just saying like she's like good at acting.
We're all good at acting.
Yeah.
Yes. So
She's
I
a
was
cute kid.
I was filming at USC for a YouTube thing, and I see her fucking walking on the campus at USC. So this.
But she goes to USC. She went to USC.
She went to USC. So I ran up. I did a little skippity scoppity scoop, and I was like, from a distance, like, you know, I never asked for anything. Every time I see celebrities, I just like, hey, yo. She's like, oh, hi. I'm like, I want to let you know that you're a massive motivation, inspirational individual because you've done so much till now. And, you know, that's all I got to say, but I'll probably never see you again.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, thanks. I'm like, all right, well, you have a nice day. She's like, oh, you have a nice day too. Super fucking nice, dude.
Pixar didn't happen.
Hmm?
No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I don't know. I don't like.
No, you're smart. You're smart
dude,
like that.
I don't like
Bro.
asking celebrities. You know the guy.
You're smart to do that.
Dude, you know the guy with the Spocky ears. What's his name? Zach.
Efron.
No, Zach from Star Trek.
Oh,
Zach
shit.
Quinto. Zach
Okay,
Quinto.
Okay. Is he the old one or the new one?
The new one.
Oh, okay.
We were in San Diego.
Yeah.
And my brother and I and some family members were just chilling in
Yeah.
San Diego. And the corner of the table, on the side, and another little table, we see Zachary Quinto, a couple of family members, I believe, and then also his significant other, this other like dude, right?
Yeah.
And you know what we do?
What?
We go to the server and we're like, give that guy some drinks.
Classy.
Classic. But here's the issue. Here's the fucking issue.
What?
He begins to leave, and then we walk out. We're like, hey, hopefully you enjoyed them. He's like, oh, you're the guys that gave us the drink. By the way, he's super fucking tall. Like, he's
Shit.
super tall. I'm 5'7". He's like 6'2" or 6'3". I don't know. He's super tall.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, we did. He's like, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't drink. I was like, ooh. But my boyfriend, he drank all of them. We're
Oh,
like,
okay,
thank you. So
okay,
we're
okay.
like, thank you so much. We're like, so sorry.
They're gonna
so
have
sorry.
a night.
But we're like, you know, you have a wonderful day. And then as we're leaving, again, my sister's boyfriend at the time, he was like, why didn't we ask for a photo? And then I don't know, my siblings and I were just like,
We don't need one.
We don't. That was just like, why?
Yeah.
Like, what the like? It's. I think it's just cooler to.
It is cooler
to have that one-time conversation situation than going, hey, can I have a selfie, and then click, and then leaving.
Okay, so I'll tell you a story of
Tell
when
me.
I was in the most power you can possibly be in for like meeting a celebrity.
What do you mean the most?
Like
power?
I had the fucking high ground.
Wait, how do you have the high ground?
And I'll tell you, and I asked for a picture, but it almost was like he was happy to take a picture with me.
Okay,
And this is when I met
Tell the story.
Finn Wolfhard from fucking Stranger Things.
Okay.
You know, like the main
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
So
The guy with the nice little hair.
yeah, so this was like season 1 Stranger Things. So he was a fucking child.
Right.
And it was like we were filming. So I was in New York City for like a film festival where the concept of the film festival is like you land in New York and you film the film that you're gonna present in 3 days, and then on the 4th day you have the festival and you like screen all the films.
Okay.
So like we're out there, me
doing his thing.
my friend Gabe, who's your younger brother,
Yeah.
and Jaden, my friend Jaden. We were all filming this project, and like we're fucking guerrilla filming in like Times Square and like all these little places like Brooklyn.
Okay.
And then like we're in the middle of a shot, and then this little kid and his dad come up to us and they're like, "Hey, like what are you doing?" And we're like, we're filming something, kid." Like, and then like we're just like fucking. He's like, "That's cool. Like we just came from an award show." And then like I was like, "Holy fuck, are you like the Stranger Things kid?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I am." And I'm like, "No shit. You're like you came up to us. This is so crazy."
Us?
Yeah, like,
me. You're a fan of what we're doing right
Yeah,
now?
exactly. And then I was like, "Let me get a picture."
And
I have that picture, and I love that picture. But it's crazy how young he is in that picture compared to like now he's a fucking like teenager. It's so fucking weird, man.
dude,
I'll always remember him as that little kid.
I think that's what's really cool about this dude is that he was curious about you.
Right. Like
He wasn't walking around like, "Hey, do you fucking know me?"
Or like he wasn't that, that's one thing. He's a cool kid for coming up to us and being like, "What are you guys doing? I'm curious." Because he's like into films and shit. And it's cool that he fucking, like, in most celebrity situations, you're approaching them. Right.
Yeah.
He approached us.
What a nice guy.
What a sweet kid. If I ever see him again, I'll be like, "I've met you before."
Can you do like a high five and maybe hug you like, "Do you remember me?"
He's gonna be like,
"Do you remember who I am?" I'm the kid in New York, and you came up to me.
He's gonna be like, "I'm so scared right now. Who the fuck are you?"
There's like this YouTuber that actually did something quite opposite of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You heard of Casey Neistat, right?
I have.
Okay, so Casey Neistat, here's a short little story. I'm not going to get to the full story.
Right.
But in 2017 or 2017, I did an interview in Oakland with him for this event called HustleCon.
Mm.
And as I'm filming him for the interview because he's speaking, he goes, "I have to leave now because I'm headed to VidCon." And he goes,
"Oh, nice.
Does anybody else have a ticket?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have a ticket." He's like, "How are you getting there?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm headed towards on a bus." And he's like, No. If you want to come right now, I'm going on a private jet.
Holy
to
fuck.
fucking VidCon in Los Angeles. I'm like,
Jesus fucking
and
Christ.
I have pics and I have videos. I made a video about it and everything, so it's real, so you can double check.
Yeah, no, I was just capping.
And I was like, "Yo, do you want me to PayPal you, Venmo?" He's like, No, come on. And I didn't have anything on me besides the camera and my backpack.
Right.
And so
Amazing.
I said, "Okay, let's go." And he drove me to the private plane.
Wait, so you were in the car with him?
I was in the car with him.
Like, was it just you and him in the car?
Just me? No, him, me, and the driver.
And did you guys talk at all?
Okay, so here's the thing.
What?
I had the most. I'm bipolar and manic depression. And
Yeah.
my anxiety level was so high because
I mean, understandable. Even if you were completely
this dude
healthy.
did not talk at all.
Weird.
He was taking selfies and stuff. I think he was like, he wasn't expecting me to say yes. I'll go on this trip, you know.
Right.
So then I'm
Gotcha, bitch.
right. So I'm in the airplane with him, and he's like having conversations with his wife, and I'm trying to stay away because I don't really want to bother him.
Right.
And then he goes like, "Look out the window." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "Do you see the mountains?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you see the snow caps?" I'm like, "Not really." He's like, "Bro, how can you not see the snow caps?" I'm like, "Oh shit." I mean, this is in the summer. This is like,
Are you fucking blind?
I felt even like worse. I felt even worse. I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Hey, I have a deck of cards. You want to play a card game?" So we played a card game. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like sweating profusely. And we play this game. It's called Stealing Bundles.
Oh, never heard of it.
Yeah, we win. I'm like, "What do you think?" He's like, "It's a cool game." And then we pack up the cards, and then we sit back, and then we're silent again.
Oh God. I mean, I don't know, man.
And
That's a tough situation
Dude,
to be
it's so
in.
tough. And then we finally fight down, and he says goodbye. I say thank you. 2 years later, 2019.
Yeah.
I'm in a restaurant in Venice because that's where I was living, and I see him at the restaurant with his wife eating.
Jesus.
So you know what I do? I take out a piece of napkin, I take out a pen and I write down like a major thank you. Thank you so much. So many years ago, I don't know if you remember me, but you put me on an airplane. Thank you. I love you. You're awesome. Also, I'm paying for your dinner.
Nice, classy.
Yeah, go to the server. I say, give this to him. I paid. And then I leave. I come back the next day, and the server's like, he loved it. He took a photo. He was like looking for you. I'm like, yeah, he just gives me so much anxiety that I didn't want to. Then here we are again. I'm with a girl on a date.
Yeah.
About a few months later, it's like in the afternoon, like 1 or 2 p.m. I'm at the same restaurant. I'm chilling. Guess who's sitting in the corner again?
Kanye West.
Casey fucking Neistat.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. He stands up as I'm talking about him. He knows. And as he's walking, I do like a little wave to see if he remembers me. He literally just takes my phone.
Casey takes your
phone? Yeah,
phone?
because my phone is like sitting down.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The date's phone, Hannah's phone.
Oh, shit.
And we're just he takes it. He does camera and he just says smile and takes a selfie of him and me and the girl. And I wasn't even asking him for a selfie.
Huh.
It was just like a random like, hey, you know who I am. Click, click, click. And then right before I leave, I'm like, yo. I said, yo, Casey, Mr. Neistat, I'm the guy on the airplane. I just want to say thank you. And he's like, oh. And for the first time, like my anxiety dropped because he like took off his sunglasses and he was like,
that's big.
He was like, yo, dude. And I was like, I thought you forgot. I'm so sorry. I don't like to bother you. And he's like, no, dude. You should have sat down with me, dude. Thank you so much. I was like, and then his wife is like, yeah, I think we know you. And I've never met the wife before, but I was like, yeah. And I'm like, I love your Instagram, Billy ads. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. It took 2 years
for him to actually fucking drop his guard and see you as a human being.
Yeah. Oh my God, my anxiety. And he's like, he's like, you want to? I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna ask for anything. I just want to say thank you so much. I don't really like to bother celebrities that much because I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
So what a nice dude. He doesn't no longer lives in Venice anymore. I was like, well, COVID happened.
What happened? Where do you live now?
I think he moved. I don't know. I don't keep track of who he is or where he goes.
Casual.
Very casual. But oh my God.
Dude, and then in fucking 2023, we're going to be at an influencer party and we're going to be like, Casey, airplane guy.
Airplane guy is here. He's arrived.
Like, fuck, holy fucking shit. I've been thinking about you every day for the last 25,000 days.
I think when you see celebrity, you should just literally maybe,
if
you like them, pay for something.
Yeah, that. And just, I think, I heard, shout out Logic. A lot of people shit on him, and I get why. It's a bit cringy, and I'm with you. Logic has this song where he's like, don't just... By the way,
stop touching the top of the mic.
Shit.
No, it's okay.
Logic has this song where he's like... It's called OCD.
Right.
I don't think that name has any relevance to what I'm about to say, but he's pretty much just like... I meet a lot of my fans, and they're fucking losers because all they do is just be like, give me a picture.
Ew.
And none of them talk to him at all. And I feel like I would feel pretty weird about that if I just kept meeting people and they'd just be like, give me a picture without ever being like, hey.
Just let's say if how would you want to be treated, right?
I mean,
would you like to someone come up and be like, selfie and then leave?
Yeah, because this is the thing. I don't find myself that photogenic. So if you're not even giving me time to prepare for this picture,
right,
and you're just taking pictures of me, I feel like I get kind of upset. I mean, obviously the first fucking probably year of it, it's dope because you're like, I'm fucking famous, bitch. Right. People want to take pictures of me.
Let's go right now.
But after that point, it's just come on, I'm sick of this.
You know Markion, right?
Yeah.
So he's very popular in the national world. Has 13 million Facebook followers.
Yeah.
And people do sometimes come up to him and oh my God, you're American. He's like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
And they take a photo. But he tells me the interactions that he really loves, besides, of course, the photo, is when they go, I really love your stuff. And Markion always loves to go, oh, cool. What do you love about it?
Mm.
And he loves when he asks that question and they tell him exactly why they love it. Now, he likes it short and sweet.
Yeah, the guy's
he doesn't like when someone pitches him. He doesn't like when someone...
that.
But... just the short, I really love your stuff because it makes me really happy. Oh, thanks so much. And then they go, after the short conversation, is it okay if I take a photo? Or if Markion really loves the conversation, he's like, hey, by the way, do you want to take a photo?
Oh, that's good. That's how you know you've really juiced the guy.
You really juiced up. I think either you gotta like pay for a celebrity's food, right? And then maybe say hello, or just have that casual conversation. Because to me, a conversation, especially if it's good in a way, will live in the back of your own mind, but also the celebrity's mind as well.
I mean,
I paid for, even though I spent a whole day with Casey Neistat on an airplane, the time that he's really excited was because I paid for his fucking dinner.
Right. I mean, you're not always going to be in that situation, but if you are, that's a really good move.
Right. I didn't want anything from him. I just don't want, I just feel icky.
Yeah, one time I saw Lil Yachty at this convention.
Right.
And I just whipped out my phone and just started filming him.
Oh.
And then fucking my other friend was just like, "What's up, Lobo?" It was weird, man. I regret doing that.
Did you feel weird? I mean, it's
kind of a funny video. Though.
If you don't feel weird, just be a paparazzi.
A paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
But yeah,
is that how you say paparazzi?
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I'm done with that.
Let's move on from that one. What other notes do you have right now?
I have notes. What should I even... we got... Oh, no, that's kind of an aggressive story. One time I almost died.
This is pretty aggressive. Let's not...
Yeah. We got Seth Rogen's weed company. What did you want to talk about that?
No, let's talk about the weed company.
Yeah. I think that there's a great fucking ad for it on Twitter. He just posted a little video being like, this is something I've been working on for a long time.
I think that's what I love about... So right now, people have to understand that influencers, celebrities, etc., they themselves are brands. Brands are people and 100%. People are brands, and there's no differentiation between them. So what I mean by that is that, I'm in marketing. I'm a head of marketer for this company called Stizzy. Well, I call it Stizzy, even though, I don't know. Stizzy.
I think that's wrong, man.
I don't care, dude. I have this position, and I'm happy about it. Maybe I'll get fired or I'll quit in a year, knock on wood.
No. What if they see this?
Dude, wherever the world takes me.
Yeah.
Whatever the world takes me. I actually love what I do so much.
Yeah.
But what we realize is that brands are becoming people and people are becoming brands. So if you're a product, you have to market yourself as if you are a person with some sort of personality.
Right.
Right? I'm not saying that you have to post consistently on YouTube or Instagram as the product placement and doing Instagram stories. I'm just saying that, does your brand have a personality? And if it does, you're on the right track. Now, with influencers who already have a fucking personality, you have that audience, that consumers who are very loyal to you will do whatever they want. And that's a good start. That's a very good start to build up your base. Seth Rogen, for example, loves weed. Everyone knows him as the weed guy.
Right.
Creates Houseplant, and he just says, hey, I've been working on this for 10 years. We should all do it. And because he has that reputation of being who he is a dude that smokes weed, and so therefore him doing a weed company makes sense. If Seth Rogen said all of a sudden, hey, let's do a workout thing, I don't think that makes sense.
100%. I feel like what's good about his post, too, was just he's just and I think this works a lot for people who do weed companies, is just these are the strains that I like to smoke. And that is shit, that is bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, these are the weed that I smoke, and that's why I've picked this shit.
What do you think about it?
I tweeted, I said that I would go back to smoking weed for this company.
Wait, you don't smoke weed? That's
right. Don't.
It's funny. I don't.
Tragic.
I used to, but now working at this company, I smoke less.
Yeah.
But why'd you stop?
Just because I was addicted to it. That's the problem. I wish that I wasn't, but from probably age 17 to now, smoking every single fucking day, no breaks. And then it gets to the point where I'm 8 a.m. fucking lighting up.
Did it hurt your productivity? What?
100%. I was a lazy motherfucker, and
I'm so
I don't know.
Sorry.
What? No, it's okay.
How did you stop? How did you go cold turkey? How does one do this?
Well, one, I tried to quit 20 times before it actually worked, and I'd make it a week or 2 weeks, and then I'm just back on the wagon. And then two, nah, dude, it's fucking good. And 2, I mean, there's this Reddit
Mm-hmm.
subreddit called Leaves.
Leaves.
Yeah, and they're like,
Oh, I get it, because you're fucking leaving, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
and that was like a pretty big community that's like just supporting each other. It's pretty much like if you were to go to AA, but for weed online.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm in that still. I rarely go on it because I don't really need to. I'm like 4 months now, so
Hey,
it's pretty easy.
congratulations, dude.
But yeah,
we have to normalize congratulating people more often about either going to rehab or sobering
100%.
up. You know, we're not
Yeah.
going to make fun of you. Like, oh,
There's this
I'm
clip
proud of you,
from
dude.
fucking like, man, what's his name? He's on a talk show.
David Letterman.
Yeah, and he's like shitting on Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah. What the fuck?
He's like, you want to fucking rehab? You should be in fucking rehab right now. You fucking psycho. It's just like,
dude, you
bro.
can't do that.
No.
You can't harm someone or make fun of someone if they're trying to better themselves.
Right.
Poor
Like, yeah,
Lindsay
there's too
Lohan.
much of a stigma.
Oh my god.
Because a lot of people feel like, oh, like, I mean, obviously it is your choice, but at a certain point, like, for example, for me, like, I was smoking weed every day. One, because I liked it a lot. And you know what? I think weed is dope. I would never tell anyone not to smoke weed. But
It's
if
your
you,
choice.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever you do, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you're fine.
Right. And, yeah, like, it's one thing to fucking, like, do it all the time, but, like, you kind of do it because you have underlying shit going on. So it's kind of like a disease in a way. So, like, you wouldn't shit on someone for fucking, like, getting COVID or something.
Right.
So, like, why would you shit on them for fucking being addicted to something? Like, it's not really that. It's kind of out of your control at a certain point.
At the end of the day, I think it's all about, can you provide some sort of empathy for someone?
Right.
And if you're trying to, again, better yourself, stop shitting on them.
Yeah, seriously.
I think in our society, sometimes we just go a little too hard.
Yeah. I think that weed addiction is not talked about, though, because a lot of people say that weed isn't addictive, but for you motherfuckers out there, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you get on that streak, and then it's hard to stop, so.
I remember I live in San Diego, and there was this radio station. I think it was called the Mikey Show, I think.
Yeah.
And there was this guy named Rob, and Mikey, he was an alcoholic, and so he sobered up, rehab, AA meetings all the time.
Yeah.
And they're talking about this momentous decision that he made, and Rob goes, "I have the same thing, and I gave up something." And they said, "What did you give up?" And he goes, "Weed." And as soon as he did that,
Yeah.
everyone just started laughing at him
See,
and like making fun of him and saying that's not something that's real.
I wish
And-
it was not real, but it fucking is. Like, that
Dude.
shit's mad addictive.
Dude, people have addictions all the time.
But, like, even now, like, the weed that's being sold is, like, fucking 98, 99% THC. Like, that shit's, like, a lot more intense than what it used to be in, like, the 60s and 70s. Like, it's breeded to be, like, the most high you can get. And so you're instantly... I mean, anything that gives you dopamine, let alone that much fucking dopamine, it's going to be addictive.
That is that's a lot. For example, you know what's big on dopamine as well?
What?
For example, porn addiction.
No.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not, we're not going to get into it. I'm just saying.
That's a problem too. It's a huge problem.
I'm just saying this. If you're doing something that in a way is harming you, either in a way that hurts your productivity or you think just hurts your health or hurts your happiness, then it's okay to say this is an addiction.
Oh, 100%.
And then if you're slowly starting to stop it, surround yourself with people that are not going to make fun of you.
Right. Like, you can get addicted to, like, fast food and, like, pretty much anything you can get addicted to that releases dopamine. But I do think that, like, certain substances, because, like, weed especially, like, one, it gives you dopamine. Two, it...
Ow, that hurts so much.
Wait, but I was
That
just
hurts
talking
so much. Ouch. It's okay. No, it's fine, dude. It's fine.
Two, dude, that's a mad peak. One, it releases dopamine.
Right.
And two, it's like psychoactive. It changes like your mind state into being like, from like, honestly what it did for me is like, you care a lot about all the shit that's going on, like your stress and all this shit, and then you smoke, and then it's just like, I don't care about anything, which is kind of nice. But also, if you get into the habit of that, then that is also like an aspect of why it's addictive.
Perfect. I think think you're absolutely right. It's just I'm thinking about all of my addictions.
Right.
I don't know if I want to tell you my addictions. Should we just? This is not one of those addiction podcasts.
It's not. It's not.
I mean, it's not a self-motivation type of situation, but I call them vices. And do you believe in karma?
Yeah, I believe in karma, not in like a religious sense, but I genuinely believe the world works in ways where it's like you will send a fucking domino effect by doing a good thing and it'll come back to you eventually. And if you do a bad thing, you're sending out a domino effect that's going to come back to you. So yes.
I believe every time I do something that's evil, when I mean evil, I mean my vice.
Yeah.
I get punished in some sort of way.
Well, I'm sure you do, but I think also the main punishment is like you don't want to do it and you're doing it, and that's gonna like hurt. That's
the manifestation of your brain saying, "Hey, don't do this again."
Right.
And then because you're thinking of the evil vice that you did and that guilt somehow,
the guilt
builds up, and then pretty soon yourself is punishing yourself by you're going to be doing something subconsciously that's going to trigger a domino effect of negativity towards you.
Yeah, like I think it's called like cognitive dissonance, where it's like you're doing something that you don't want to do, and like just like that was me with weed for the longest time. Like I was constantly doing it, and I knew in the back of my mind I didn't want to be doing it all the time, and it just kind of leads to like this unhealthy like mind state, where it's like now it's like, for the most part, for me personally, like I feel like I'm just doing everything that I want to do, and that I feel better because of that. It might not even just be because I quit doing this vice or doing that vice, but like I feel better when I'm in control of like what I'm doing. You know.
And what is the goal of after this whole? Do you think you can go a whole year? Do you ever want to go back to weed? Is this? I'm Naveen. I'm no longer smoking weed for the rest of my life.
Well, it's hard to say because, well, like, I mean, a lot of people on Leaves, the subreddit, are like, if you want to quit, you have to quit for life. Because, like, kind of like if you're addicted to something, like a substance at a young age, then you actually are unable, no matter how hard you try to do something in moderation.
That's how I feel about gambling.
Yeah.
If I have to make sure that I have to stop for life, because when I just do it one time, because people will always go, you can't have, you want to just dabble in it a little bit.
Right.
Just have a stop. We are we are creatures of momentum.
Right.
So I go in and I just place one bet. Pretty soon I'm losing my bank account in 3 days.
Fuck. Yeah, exactly. Like for me, it's just like I for example, like one of the times I quit, like I quit for like 20 days or 21 days. Like I was like, oh, I went 3 weeks. Like I don't need this shit. Like I can probably just like, I remember the catalyst was like a new Drake project dropped. I'm like, I'm gonna smoke weed and listen to this.
Right.
So then I fucking get like a thing, like a little fucking weed pen, and I hit it that night and I listened to the album.
Bam.
And it's like, okay, like whatever. And then like I had this thing where like I'm only smoking at nights now. So then, like, every night after that, I'd smoke at, like, 6 p.m.
You're giving yourself that leeway.
Yeah.
I'm only smoking at night. Then pretty soon you're smoking again.
Yeah, exactly. And then you're just back into the shit.
It's kind of, that's how I feel sometimes.
Yeah.
I was about to go into another example, but we're not going to go there.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you just can't. I
No,
wanted to go into a sexual thing, but I can't always talk about penises.
You're right. There has to be at least.
I'm
limited to this. We can have one penis conversation.
We can have one penis conversation, but we can't. We gotta have to stop after that penis 100%. Conversation, okay?
Yeah.
We're done. We're done with penises right now.
I feel like you're saying it a lot just to talk about it.
Well, at least we didn't go penises and then iCarly. That'd be like a weird transition.
I was saying I'm glad that I had that loaded up, and I was like, we can't go there yet. I have to give it a break. But we just did, so.
It's okay. It's okay. We didn't talk deeply into it.
Yeah. But, I mean, honestly, going back to that thing, I would be afraid to talk to Miranda Cosgrove.
By the way, guys,
I'd be terrified.
We're taking a little break right now to let you know that if you're enjoying this, give a little subscribe.
Yeah.
Give a little follow wherever you listen to podcasts.
Also, if you can review it, even if you have something negative to say, just fucking write a review. I don't give a fuck.
It helps us out. We're starting something new every week, recording on a Friday, publishing this on Monday, throwing TikToks 5 days a week. Clips twice a week. We're serious about this.
This is lofty goals.
You know?
But I think the main goal is we just got to post this shit.
Right. So, I mean, okay, so this is the first episode. So, for the last...
Wait, what about the other episode?
Oh, just out. So...
No.
Yeah, that's gone.
All right, that's fine. Whatever. I like this episode more.
Okay, so for the last 9 minutes of this podcast, we're going to do something. Let's give a little feedback to each other.
Okay.
Okay, so what so far do you think I need to improve on? Do you think I'm talking a little too much? What's going on?
Wait, really quickly, can I get into a small anecdote that I had?
Give a little small anecdote, of course.
So I was talking to this girl on Hinge. I find this hilarious. You guys might not find this funny at all. But I was talking to this girl on Hinge.
Right.
And we were talking about our internships or whatever, because I was like, oh, yeah, I have my internship in a little bit. And she's like, cool, I have an internship too. And I was like, what do you do at your internship? And she's like, oh, I signed an NDA, so I can't talk about mine. And I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck, like, whatever. I bet it's cool. And then I said, yeah, mine is I'm making movie trailers.
Okay, dope.
Yeah. And she goes, oh, so you're into building? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck are you talking about? And I realized she thinks that I'm talking about me making trailers, like fucking RVs that go outside of movies. When in actuality,
here, let's role play. So I'm the girl. Go ahead.
I mean, this is over text, but
no, it's okay. So how'd you start?
I said. She goes,
oh wait, hi, hey, how's it
exactly?
going?
She goes, hey, and then
I'm glad we matched.
I go, yo, and then I go, what? WYD? What you doing?
I'm just chilling. By the way, I'm just chilling, having a fun time.
Nice. I have my internship in 4 hours.
Oh, that's cool. I have an internship too.
Oh yeah, what do you do at your internship?
NDA. Can't tell you. Doing top secret stuff. I'm just better than you. You know, that's why I said like an NDA. What do you do?
Well, I bet it's cool. I mean, I kind of want to know, but I'm not gonna
NDA.
ask.
Can't.
But what I do is I make movie trailers.
You make movie trailers?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So cars? Do you like building things?
I actually don't give a fuck about building anything, and I'm sorry that you have that assumption. And then I send a link to the La La Land trailer, and I said, "Look, we made this." And before you think that we made the fucking buildings in the movie, we just made the actual trailer to the film.
Oh my! I can totally relate to that, but I signed an NDA. So
fuck. Yeah, I guess you should just...
But hey, congratulations to you. Congratulations to you.
I think you're stupid. You should have fucking figured out what I was talking about the first time.
Can you guess what I do?
I think that you...
NDA, can't tell you. Can't tell you. Can't.
How can I be with you if you don't even tell me what you do at work?
Hey, I can't.
I don't want to date you anymore.
Unmatch. So,
that's how my day went.
Hey, good for you. Are you going to talk to her again, though?
I kind of got ghosted, not gonna lie.
Because she's into building things, dude.
I know.
She wants a construction worker, dude.
I know, that's the problem. I went from fucking being like, yeah, man, I fucking go out there with a fucking leveler and I check where the wood is to be leveled.
Ooh, this guy could have a hammer right now.
Yeah, but in actuality,
why don't you have a hammer?
I sit in a chair for 8 hours.
Why can't you be more like Paul Bunyan?
I sit in a chair for 8 hours and just pour over footage, and I get up and I do a handstand on my wall. But I really think that I'm going to meet Finn Wolfhard again, and we can come full circle on that whole shit.
Dude, this time?
Yeah, no picture.
This is what's going to... I think this is what's going to happen. See how I double talked? there?
No, we can't do this. I think people would prefer that we just have our vices than fucking highlight them every time we do them.
Well, no, this is the first episode, so we can feedback.
Okay.
Anyway, this is the next time that you're going to be walking on the street. Let's just say a random state. Let's say Nebraska.
Yeah.
Okay? You're in Nebraska, you're walking by, Finn sees you, you see him. Here's the thing, it's a convention in Nebraska. And the reason being is because of COVID, things have changed. Right. Now the conventions are happening in Nebraska.
Right.
So he's being circulated by all his fans, and then he like looks at you and you look at him and he goes to his fans, wait. He goes through the crowd like he's pushing people away, left, right. And he goes, yo. Because he doesn't know your name, right?
Yeah.
Because you didn't introduce really. Did you say your name was Naveen?
Probably at the time. But
So he goes, yo, Naveen. And you do one of these slow turns. And you go, you remember me?
And then I go, I don't fucking know who you are. Just keep walking.
And then I run. Wait, it's me.
I'll be like, maybe I remember you. Are you on? Oh, you know what movie he was in that was so fucking bad?
What?
The Goldfinch.
He's like, I was on the Goldfinch.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I saw that with my girlfriend. Fucking sucked, man.
He's like, remember we took that photo?
I'll be like, wait, I think I can find it.
He's
on
like,
my phone.
no. Then he takes out his phone. He's like, look, Naveen, it's us.
I'm like a famous rapper at this point.
Yeah. No, you're not a famous rapper. You're just some random person. That's why it's so good.
Finn, if you're out there, I'm so sorry for everything that I've done in my life.
No, you're good, dude.
And I miss you.
Oh. Anyway, thank you
welcome
so
to
much
the
for
Bottle Club.
watching. Welcome to the Bottle Club. Okay,
And goodbye.
Let's do a
Intro?
goodbye. All right, let's do this intro right now.
Oh, we should do a goodbye too. That was a Bottle Club. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to, leave a review, a like, a subscribe on any podcast app. Tell your fucking friends about this podcast. Follow us on social medias at Jonathan Garano, at Naveen.Bose.
And then we're on TikTok, which is the Bottle Club podcast. Yeah. And we're also on the YouTubes. We're not going to do the Bottle Club on Instagram, okay? We're not going to do that. We decided not to do that. It's only going to, the clips is going to be on YouTube and TikTok. There's just so much social media. We can't.
Okay.
So much to edit.
I don't care about where it goes, but I care that you guys
subscribe.
Love each other and love everything.
Hug your mom if you have one. Hug your dad if you have one. Hug yourself if you have one. Anyway, this is the Bottle Club. Peace.
Peace out.